A lot of my friends that got rich really young, they're some of the dumbest people I know. Which is super funny to say because a lot of the times we think we have to be like this brainiac to get rich. We have to be a genius or one of Elon Musk's kids. That's not true at all, dude. If you want to get a Porsche and a freaking penthouse or a ranch or something like that and make a couple $1,000,000 and then just like kind of screw off, this is how you do it. Or this is at least how I did it, okay? The first thing is to shut off your brain. Like, dude, you know, when I got into business, I was dumb and I just took imperfect action and just did stuff and did enough stuff until I got pretty good at the stuff and started making some money. You have to shut off your brain. When I started trying to figure out the meaning of life and all these like weird philosophical questions, that's when I stopped making as much money. But when I shut off my brain and I just did these two things that I'm about to tell you, I started making money. There's no surprise. All right? What are these things? Well, the first thing is learning how to get leads. And the beautiful thing about these two things that I'm going to tell you in this short 5-minute video, it's pouring here in Miami. I'm about to go to dinner after this. But the beautiful thing is if you learn these two things, you'll not only be able to do them for yourself to make money, but you'll be able to offer this to other people and they'll pay you to do these same two things. And the first part is lead generation. If you can learn how to generate leads, that is the most powerful thing on earth. How do you learn how to generate leads better than most business owners on earth? Literally go read Alex Hormozi's books. If you go read his $100 million leads book, you're going to understand lead generation more than 99% of business owners, which gives you an edge to actually sell them how to get more leads, right? But it doesn't just end there because getting leads alone isn't going to bring a business revenue. And that's what we want to do. Like ultimately, if you want to make a lot of money in your 20s, you have to, or at least in my opinion, the best way to do it, how I've done it, is you go to a business and say, hey business, I can make you X amount of money. I just want you to pay me Y for it. Hey business, I can make you an extra $20,000 a month. Just pay me $5,000. If you can do that, it is the easiest thing to sell because it's a logical decision, right? Like nobody would say no to $20,000 a month and you only have to give them $5,000. You would never say no to that. Are there other components and nuances? And am I making it sound super easy? Yeah, it's not super easy, but it's so simple. Learn how to generate leads. And don't just learn every way how to generate leads. Learn one way. Learn one way. Whether it's cold texting people, cold emailing, whether it's running ads, Facebook, Google, YouTube, it doesn't matter where. Whether it's doing content, short form, long form, it doesn't matter. The only 3 ways to get leads, online at least, is content, ads, and outreach. Pick one. And pick only one to get good at as the thing you're going to offer people and the thing you're going to do for yourself. If you're a complete beginner with no money, I wouldn't recommend learning how to run ads because you're going to learn how to run ads for clients. But then how are you going to run your own ads with no money? Just go learn how to do outreach. Go learn how to send cold emails, cold DMs, cold calling, freaking cold texting. It doesn't matter. Pick one and only learn that one and get really good at it. And then do it for yourself to get in front of whatever type of business owner you want to get in front of in order to pitch them that same thing. I'm doing that right now. I'm doing cold text messages, cold SMS blasts for my clients. Guess how I'm getting these clients in the first place? I'm cold text blasting them. It's not complicated at all. So that's the first thing. Learn how to get leads. But leads alone aren't the thing that's going to get people what they want, which is money in their pocket. You need leads and you need appointments. You have to learn how to book appointments. The number one way to do this is, doesn't matter what you pick to get leads, content, ads, or outreach. You need a funnel to get people to actually book an appointment with you. What I do right now is I use an AI tool. AI agents, AI in general is taking over the world. But I have an AI agent software that allows me to go and get a lead via a text message for a realtor. And then that AI will go and speak to them and ask them questions back and forth and handle objections and concerns and doubts and book an appointment with that realtor. And that's literally all I do. I blast text messages. Those people that respond to those texts, they communicate with my AI that I trained for them. And my clients get appointments on their calendar. That is it. It is literally that simple. You learn how to get leads and you learn how to book appointments. That's it. So I oversimplify, or I don't even want to say that because it is that simple. It really is. But it's not that easy. If it was super easy, bro, everybody would be doing this and, you know, getting leads and appointments for business owners, and everybody would be doing it. Most people, they don't do it just because they don't take action and they're busy doom scrolling all day. And it's easy to fall into that trap for sure. But if you want abnormal results, you need to be an abnormal person doing abnormal things. Matter of fact, I take that back. You don't need to be abnormal. You could be fat, ugly, stupid. It doesn't matter. Money and value, the exchange of value, doesn't care what you look like or what you feel like or who you are. That doesn't matter. But if you want to get abnormal results, you have to do abnormal inputs or things. You have to do abnormal things. And what do I mean by abnormal? Well, if you want to get good at cold DMs, which was the thing I got good at when I started making money online, what was the abnormal thing that I did? Well, I sent 1,000 DMs a day plus follow-ups to every single realtor in the freaking planet almost. That's abnormal. Most people that do cold DMs, they send maybe 10 a day, right? And so it's not that I was smarter, more handsome, or more jacked than the guy that sent 10 a day. I just did an abnormal amount of them, if that makes sense, right? But that's my rant for today. If you want to get rich in your 20s, learn how to, sorry, I just got a text, but learn how to get leads and book appointments. And only learn one way, because you can't learn them all. You can't be a jack of all trades here. Just be a master of one. Learn cold DMs or learn how to cold call. Bro, if you learn how to cold call, you could go and cold call 500 people a day, and then you could cold call for your clients. So you could build like a cold call center for your clients, or hire a VA and train them to cold call for your clients. And you get them leads that way, right? And you get them appointments. If you can get leads and appointments for clients, you can get them for yourself. You can get a lot of appointments. You can make a lot of money by selling the exact same thing to other people. That's what I'm talking about. Now, what I do on this channel is I answer all the questions in the comments. So I'm going to be doing it on my phone. And our last video is doing well. We're at 613 views. That video is an actual banger. That's a super value-packed video about how I do my whole SMS system and everything like that. But we have some comments on the video, so I want to answer them. I made a post asking if I should be doing daily updates on the business and daily like videos on this channel, or if I should just do updates every couple days. The poll results are in, and I'm going to tell you. One of the comments on the poll was to do them every day because you watch them every day. Shout out to you. Racked End. Shout out to you, brother. But yeah, it is 80% to post daily videos. So we're going to post daily videos. Okay. Next comment on that video was a good sauce. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Next comment on that video, where do you find the realtor leads? So I use realtor.com. So I literally just go to realtor.com and you just, bro, you could just search for realtors there and it has their phone number, and then you just blast them with text messages. Or if you want to get good at cold calls, you blast them with cold calls. Or if you want to get good at ads, you blast them with ads. Or if you want to get good at content, well, I mean, you can't like target them in content, but you can get good at content and get in front of realtors. So that's where I find my realtor leads. Next comment, Rajwan. Rajwan, we got 3 comments from you, brother. Let's hit them, all right? If the AI agent's going to be handling thousands of conversations, do you think it's more about how well you train it, or because of the memory feature, it's less about training and more about making sure it doesn't give a bad reply that fucks everything up? Really worried about this because word spreads fast with plastic surgeons. Okay, so it's more about the training, right? Like if my AI responds to a lead and it's trying to book an appointment and it sends a bad response and it makes something up that like we're with a different company or we do something different, it's because I incorrectly trained it. So what you want to do in the AI tool, we use Agent Kong, freaking link for it down below if you want it. What we do is we train it in the actual context, Rajwan. So you want to go into the context and make sure that you pre-handle every possible objection or question a prospect can ask. Best way to do this is, since you're working with plastic surgeons, like go to ChatGPT and give ChatGPT the entire funnel that you're doing for them. So let's say that you're doing cold emails for plastic surgeons, let's say, right? Give ChatGPT exactly like the email script that you're using for the surgeons, like reaching out or, whatever funnel you're using, and ask ChatGPT to give you every possible question that a prospect looking for plastic surgery might ask, and then have it handle an objection and then put that into AgentCon so it doesn't give you a bad reply. So it's not like it'll give you a bad reply for no reason. It's trained. There's an algorithm. It reasons on what to respond to the lead. So you just have to make sure it has the proper context and rule set so that every response is what you want it to be. Next question. You mentioned AI sometimes makes stuff up. Same type of thing. If we scale this, do you think the AI agent's eventually going to break? No. So it's not a matter of scaling the process that's going to make the AI break. It'll break if a lead asks, let's think of it like this. If a lead asks you a question that's maybe out of the blue, maybe not a typical question a lead would ask, then it might break because we haven't trained it for that particular question. Now, what it'll do is it'll try and come up with the best response to that question based on everything that we gave it. But I don't know. For me, like, I want to be able to pre-handle every objection. So yeah, it'll only send a bad reply if the question it's asking us, the AI has just like no idea what to respond to it, you know? So yeah. Next question, next comment. You know it's going to be a banger video when he's got the hoodie on. Dude, when I have the hoodie on, that means we're in deep work flow state, brother. So yeah. Next question. Hey, Christian, DMs turned off on IG. Any way to reach out? So this is probably somebody trying to pitch me. Dennis, I don't know if that is what you're trying to do, but my DMs are not turned off. Okay. So answer that one. So those are all the questions. In my opinion, bro, if the easiest way to get rich online, the only two things you need to learn is how to generate leads and how to book appointments. And if you can learn how to do that, you can offer it for $5,000, $10,000 to businesses. You can also offer it on a performance basis, on a hey, only pay me when we close a deal, or get you a new patient, or get you a new customer, or hey, we only get paid when we get you a new appointment, or get you a new lead, or get you whatever. You can do performance deal, you can do upfront fee, you can do monthly retainer. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. The whole point is you have no idea what you're doing until you get your feet wet. So take those damn training wheels off the bike. What do most people do? Let's say you never rode a bike before. You see the bike there in your garage and you're like, I'm not going to ride it because I don't know how. No, bro, that's not what you do when you're trying to learn how to ride a bike. When you want to learn how to ride a bike, you put the training wheels on and you go, right? Eventually, after a couple of tries, you gain your confidence, you take the training wheels off and you go again. And then you fall and you eat crap and you scrape your elbow and then you get back up and you're like, hey, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to scrape my elbow again. It's the same thing in business. So if you're still watching this video, the people that are watching this video still, majority of you, 99% of you watching right now, I'm cracking through the 4D metaverse, you right now are not going to do anything. Probably. That's statistically likely. You're going to watch this. You're not going to do anything. You're not going to go send messages. You're not going to go learn how to get leads and book appointments. You're just not going to do anything because you're scared. You're scared. And if you're not willing to sacrifice for the things you want in life, the things you want in life become the sacrifice. I heard that from Iman Gadzhi about 4 years ago. I had made it my wallpaper on my phone when I started my business. I was willing to make those damn sacrifices. I was willing to take imperfect action. Imperfect action beats perfect inaction. Put one foot in front of the other. Ignore how you're feeling. Ignore if you think you're smart or you start overthinking stuff. Be more stupid. Be more stupid. Allow yourself to be dumb enough to try. That's what I would tell you. This is on some motivational David Goggins stuff, but it's what people need. It's what I wish I would have heard. If I was talking to old Christian, listen to me. Old Christian, listen to me. Listen to me closely. Stop overthinking, brother. Put one foot in front of the other. Go learn how to get leads. Go learn outreach. That's what I would tell myself. Go learn outreach. I don't care if it's cold DMs, Christian. I don't care if it's email, text, call, LinkedIn, Facebook, X, Twitter, TikTok. It doesn't matter. Go learn how to do outreach. Do it for yourself and sell that outreach system to a business owner. Preferably to a business owner that sells something expensive so that if you get them clients, they're going to make a crap ton of money, which allows you to charge a crap ton of money. Get some clients for free. Get some proof. Get some case studies. That's the number one thing. You need case studies. And when you have a case study, you, my friend, are off to the races and you will print a whole lot of money. All right? I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, drop a comment down below because I answer them in every single video. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. How do I turn this shit off?